This here is Carol Lagasse.
Time is moving quickly, but for one house in Valencia, there's a room where time stands still. What you see here is an artifact dating back to the early 1900s, a piece of history where you normally find in a museum. But in fact it is here, in this room. And it all started from childhood curiosity.
Growing up here in the Santa Clarita Valley, I want to know what was in our backyard. Our teacher had asked us to do a community service project, and I said, well, why not the SCV Historical Society? Because that's where our history is.
At an instant, Evan was in love, volunteering 11 years and giving back by sharing historical knowledge within the valley.
This was built in the 1890s.
It all began with 2 photographs, dating back to the beginning of the 20th century. And one by one, the room began to take shape.
The lower photo in the frame and then this panoramic, those are photos of the Newhall 4th of July parade from 1936. Those were kind of the first, I guess, things that I acquired.
Inspirations can hit at an instant. For him, it's the beginning of the day.
I wake up in the morning and, well, this picture over here of William S. Hart and Amelia Earhart. I mean, you can't get any more inspirational / famous than them. A lot of which she has now passed on to me. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
The room has become one giant historical textbook, with artifacts becoming more brittle, but aging like wine.
You can see here we have, like, for example, this is the old Mitchell School.
While having a majority of Santa Clarita heirlooms, Evan also adds some of his own family history to the archives and has plans for the future.
Contributing my own personal history or my own family history to that, I think, is interesting to me, because eventually I'll, donate that stuff. And so it's just those things, those connections that make me, want to learn and eventually to retell those stories.
With one look at the room, almost anyone can get lost with a photograph, a book, or even a rock. All these artifacts with their own story to tell. Reporting from Valencia, I'm Kyle Kawamoto.